I just realized I left my coffee in the car. I left my coffee at home. Oh no, a poster's falling off the wall. What I really need to do, make a stack of things. I'll make a list, and then I have copies that I've got to make. Everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Katie and I am a 5th year teacher teaching 3rd grade in the state of Florida this year, and I'm so glad you're here for this week's video. Alright y'all, I was gonna walk around and talk with you. I am gonna plug in my Christmas lights, but I think I'm gonna have to set the camera up and sit down for a minute because I was gonna try to put this poster up. All my stuff is falling off the walls, which is how you know that the end is near. That's what I always say. Once your posters start coming down, it's going down. It's close to the end of the year. But I got to retape this and hang it up. And I just can't do that with this in my hand. So I'm going to set you guys down, tape this poster up, and then pick you up again. I just realized I left my coffee in the car. I'm going to have to go back out to get that. And then I'll come... Aww. What? Well, darn it, y'all. I just went out to my car and it wasn't there. And so now I've texted David. Oh, he just replied and I hit my doorbell at the same time. I left my coffee at home. Oh, I hate that. What a Monday. Ugh. Okay, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started with our live today. I'm getting the board turned on. What I need to do this morning is I need to set out homework on my students' desks, and then I need to go over the math lesson that I'm teaching this morning. We're doing fractions on a number line, and I've looked at it a little bit, but I need to look at it in a little bit more detail. So I'm pulling up the student pages on the book or on the board to get ready. Man, now I just can't even. Oh, I think David said he can deliver it to the school. That would be so amazing. Oh, I would love him forever. I already do love him forever, but oh my gosh. That was so confusing because I was like, I didn't set it down anywhere. It wasn't in my car. Anyways, so I'm going to look at my math lesson. We're doing fractions on a number line. And so that should be pretty straightforward, I think. I don't know. Because fractions are all new to me in 3rd grade land. I mean, I know how to do fractions, but all of that. Then we'll have AR, and then my kids will go to specials. So we'll have all that, and then we'll do our reading. And today for reading, we're actually doing writing. So I know I've shared in a vlog quite a few weeks ago that we started writing about the Titanic. We did research and fact writing. Well, last time we wrote an introduction and 2 facts. So today we're gonna come together, write a conclusion, and then I'm gonna let them work on their final draft, which I always let them use pens and do it on notebook paper, so they take their time, skip lines, stuff like that. So I'm gonna have them do that today. We'll probably also practice spelling words because our spelling test is tomorrow, and they love to practice spelling words with partners on their whiteboards, and it looks like it's gonna be so pretty outside, so we might go outside and do that. I've done that a few times before, but it's been a while. And then we'll have science. We just do mystery science on Monday, and then it's gonna be computer lab in the end of the day. At least I'm hoping that's what the day is gonna look like, because that makes it sound like a breeze. So what I need to do is, instead of just rambling on, I need to go set out the homework, look over my lesson, text David back and tell him to bring my coffee. All right, posters hung, so that's good. It makes me laugh because there are some posters like this one over here that has been on the wall since October and has never fallen off, and I hung that one 2 weeks ago, and it's fallen off 3 times. I don't understand. Anyways, all right, I will pick you guys up later and update you on my day.
Water for Katie.
Who's the real MVP right here? Thank you. I love you.
You're welcome.
right, y'all, so we finished our day. This is me at the end of the day. I'm very tired and I'm ready to go home, but I was gonna start grading their Titanic writing that we did today. So I found this like rubric freebie and I was so excited about it, and I just went up and copied it, the copier, and I was like, oh great, it'll be out of 12. And I realized there's nothing about conventions on here. I'm like, so there's no like capitals, periods, which is sad to me. I pulled the second grade one because the third grade one looked a little advanced. Like, did I introduce the topic? Did you group related information together, include illustrations? Like, we didn't do those things. Oh, man. I'm just bummed because I just made the copies of that and I made it all out of 12. And I don't want to like write in a section at the bottom, but I might do that. And then it's just not going to be out of 12. It'll be out of 16. But then I'm like, dang it, I should have done that before I copied it. But I read over it and I was like, it's great. And I did read over it before I copied it. It's a great resource. It's a freebie on TPT. I'll link it. But if you're using it, you might want to add a little thing for conventions. So I guess I'll just say writing conventions. And then I'll have to do like 1, 2, 3, or 4. But I want to hang these in the hallway too, so I don't even know if I should like correct the things that I want to correct. Maybe I should just grade them after I take them down out of the hallway. But then I'm like, I don't get the grade for this 9 weeks. Or I just don't hang them in the hall. But they look great. I don't know. Y'all, I can't decide. And it doesn't even really matter. I think I'm just not going to hang them in the hallway. I think what I'm going to do is grade them and send them home. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then I can correct things that need to be corrected, and I'll figure out something else to put in the hallway. Maybe we'll do something later this week, like on Thursday. We could do like a my goal, like a 4th 9 week goals, or another kind of story. I have no idea. We'll figure out something to hang in the hall. That's all I have to say. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is stay and grade, and it stinks and I don't want to sit and grade all these papers, but I couldn't do it until I had the rubrics copied, and then it'd be good to grade them, get them in the grade book, and then get them to where they'll be able to like take them home tomorrow, or like this at the end of this week. And that'll get the grade in to the 3rd 9 weeks. Yeah, okay, so that's what we're gonna do. It is Monday, so I have Bible study tonight, and so I'll have to go home and clean, and I have a short workout, just like 2 8-minute ab videos, so it'll take me like 16 minutes of abs, and I don't have to cook dinner tonight because we're having leftovers from yesterday, so that's good. I guess I'm gonna sit and grade then. Last time I did this, I turned on Taylor Swift on my Chromebook and just enjoyed some music and graded, and so I guess that's probably what I need to do to motivate myself. If you can't tell, I'm like less than motivated to do this, and I like grading with rubrics, but that makes me sad because it doesn't have conventions. I looked forever. I don't want to pay for one, so I looked forever to find a free one that I liked, and I like everything about this one except it doesn't have that. Okay, I'm done ranting about the rubric. Gosh. Okay. Whew. Monday brain is for real. It's real right now. Anyways, countdown, 4 days left until spring break. Heyo. So that's really exciting. And that's what we got going for us. So I'm gonna turn on music, grade, and then go home. And I will check in with you guys tomorrow and let you know what we're doing because my brain is gone right now. Welcome back to the classroom. It is Tuesday morning, and I did remember my coffee today with a little help from David. When I left today, he was like, coffee, and I was like, got it. And so I made sure I grabbed that. Oh, but I am like literally exhausted just from walking from my car because I had to bring all those cases of mini Sprites in because that's what we're doing for our AR party. I showed myself like stapling those bags together yesterday, but I didn't talk about them. So I'm giving everybody a brown paper bag. The front just says like bring whatever snacks you can fit into this paper bag for our movie that we're watching on Friday. We're gonna watch The Tale of Despero for our AR party. And then I'm just bringing the mini Sprites. So that's gonna be like my contribution is I'm getting the movie and the Sprites, and they can fill their little bags with snacks. So I had to bring all the Sprites in. I left them in my car yesterday in the trunk, and it wasn't too hot, and I was like, okay, I need to make sure I bring those in tomorrow just in case it gets warmer during the week and I don't want to leave them in there. So that's what we did, and it was hard because I had my backpack on, my coffee in one hand, and then I had 3 cases of mini Sprites, and they were like just too heavy that I couldn't stack them all 3 on top of each other and carry them like that. So I had 2 under my arm and then like 1 with the handle. It's a miracle I didn't drop them. A miracle, I'm telling you. So I'm here a little, I'm not early. I am early, but I'm not as early as I used to be. I've started setting my alarm for 6:15 instead of 6 o'clock. So it's put me a little bit later than the usual, but it's totally fine because I usually have time to get all my stuff done anyways. This morning, I'm prepping our math stuff. We're working on a mid-chapter check, which is just like a little quiz that we do halfway through to check and see where they are. So what we'll do for math is we'll start by grading homework, then we'll do our weekly review problems for Tuesday, and then we will, oh no, a poster's falling off the wall. Here it goes. I'll have to go stick that back up. Grade homework, weekly review, and then we'll do our mid-chapter check. When they're done, I've assigned a bunch more. It's just like one piece at a time falling off the wall. I've assigned a bunch more fraction lessons on iReady for them to work on now that we've learned like fractions on a number line, and then even things like equivalent fractions and so forth and so on that we're like we haven't done yet, but we're going to, so that they'll be kind of prepared for where we're going with fractions, and it gives them something to do when they're waiting for their friends to finish. Oh, there it went. It's our division poster. All right, so I'll go fix that in just a minute. Then during reading today, all we're doing is our test, and we've changed the way we're doing the test again because we're still trying to figure out how to make these tests work best. And so it's like on paper, we have a cover sheet, so that hopefully that'll be good. And then other things that we have on deck today is I have a meeting after school for our like freshmen to campus, our new teachers to campus. And it's one of the last ones of the year. I bet, well, we'll probably have one in April and then maybe one in May. Maybe not in May though because of state testing. So it could be one of our last ones, which is crazy. So I'll have that meeting after school, and then my friend and I are getting together to work out and work on Cricut projects tonight. So that'll take a good chunk of time. So I really need to get all my things done today while I'm here. So I'm here early to make a checklist before I go out to morning duty, make sure I really know like the things that I need to have ready to go, if that makes sense. Yep, that's all I got. It's kind of a busy week. Did I mention field day is on Thursday? So like today's the end of our regular ELA, and then I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow for ELA because it's like one day and then there's field day, and so that's gonna take over our ELA time, and then yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. That poster is hanging on by one piece of tape now. I'm gonna go fix it, start my day, and pick up you guys later. All right, I just got home. Say hi to David. Oh. He's hiding. Okay, I just got home. So my meeting did last a while. Hey, can you hang my keys, please?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm not good at that. My meeting did last a while, so that was fun. It was really great, though. It was fun to hear like different examples of number talks in classrooms around our campus. But I got all my grading done. We got all those assessments done. So I'm feeling good about today. Like, check. Now I'm home. I'm going to work out and work on some Cricut stuff with a friend tonight. Tomorrow is a different story because like I said earlier this morning, I don't know what I'm teaching tomorrow in reading. But we're gonna get to school early and we'll get everything figured out. It'll be great. It'll be great. All right, you guys, you're gonna have to forgive the rattly car. I'm checking in this morning from my vehicle. This is what it sounds like regularly in the morning. Maybe if I put it in park. Nope, that didn't help any. Okay, so anyways, I know it's loud, but I'm checking in now because when I get to school, it's gonna be a little bit later. I've gotta go park in the backside because we're having kindergarten orientation today. So I've got a little longer walk and I'm gonna try to get some copy things together. Things that we have going on. We're doing a regular math lesson today. And then during reading, we're gonna do test corrections from yesterday's assessment. And then we'll work on some informational writing. I might let them like pick a state from the 50 states to do an informational writing about to get another practice of that in. Y'all, it's so loud. But I just didn't know if I would have time to pick up my camera when I got into the classroom. I will show you my outfit because I'm running late because of my outfit, because I decided to curl my hair and wear pants that needed like a lot of steaming this morning. So I will do that when I get to my classroom, but that might be the only update I give you until the end of the day. I hope you heard any of that. It's so loud in my car. All right, as promised, here's the outfit. I'm wearing this t-shirt from Scarlet and Gold, Tiger, go Tigers, Auburn Tigers. And then I'm wearing these linen pants from Old Navy. I just really felt like being comfortable today, so I put on some linen pants, but these were the ones that needed to be steamed, like major needed to be steamed. So I know they're not gonna be perfectly straight because they're like linen, but they were so wrinkled, so it was insane. But this is what it looks like, nice and comfortable for our Wednesday here in 3rd grade. Y'all, today was a very long day. It was not a bad day. It was just a very long day. And I haven't picked up the phone in quite a while. And I have a lot of stuff I need to do in tomorrow's field day. So I'm like, great. First, what I need to do is like make a list of things that I need to do. But let me tell you what we did today first. We did our math lesson. It turned out to be a doozy. It was fractions greater than 1. But it started clicking like halfway through the lesson. They were like, oh, I understand this. I'm like, cool. But it took a while. We had a fire drill at the beginning of it too. So our math lesson ran over into AR time, which was fine because when we came back from specials, we did our test corrections for language arts. We went over how to correct your answers and how to change your mistakes. And then I went and I entered all those grades in. So that was good. And then we did a writing activity. We did informational writing about states, and they did such a good job, and then I had them like make a cover page. For example, like here's my student who made a cover page for the state of Florida. And then when you fold it up, it shows like their writing on the inside. And we just did that for the rest of our writing block and reading block and all the way on through science because it took that long. But my goal is to hang them outside in the hallway with a little sign that says lift the flap to learn about the state. Ta-da! So that's kind of exciting. And I think they really enjoyed it, but I had to like, writing is so messy, y'all. I had to like embrace the fact that they weren't gonna sit and work silently because they were so excited about it. So I didn't mind if they were talking quietly as long as they were doing their work, because there was no way you could keep them quiet. I tried, and after 2 rings, I was like, okay, I don't mind if you're talking, but if you're not working, that's a problem. And then they got it together. You know, they like fixed it after that. So then we worked on it for like 45 minutes. I took them all the way through and did an example in my journal where I did my research. We changed it to a rough draft, and then they know how to change it to final draft with the pen. So we did all that. I really want to hang them in the hallway, and I really need to grade them with that rubric I showed earlier. And I showed my kids the rubric too. I said, this is how I grade it. Let's talk about how to get 4 stars in each category. So I think that helped maybe. So I need to grade them, but I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I can grade these tomorrow during field day while my kids are just like doing whatever. I've got the hiccups, doing whatever we do after field day. So there's part of me that's like, I want to go through and grade the ones that I have, but I don't have everybody's. There's a couple students that I had them leave it on their desk so they could finish it up in the morning. So I don't have everyone's ready to go yet. I've got a lot of them, but not all of them. And I know that I can do this tomorrow while they're sitting after field day. So I'm gonna shelf that and put it to the side. What I really need to do is make a stack of things that I need to accomplish tomorrow, make a list for the things I want us to accomplish tomorrow. And then I have copies that I've got to make that are like back here, over there on the counter, lots of copies for the week when we get back from spring break. And that is something I cannot do while they're doing whatever after field day because I can't go up to the office to copy it while they're in here. So I think I'm gonna go up to the office, have a nice long date with the copying machine and my little paper clips. And I was just up in the office and to ask a question and I didn't take that stuff with me and I should have. So I'm gonna go up to the office and make some copies, then we'll touch base. All right, y'all, we did it. Field day is in the books. It was a busy day. Whew, I'm out of breath just from walking to my car. We had to park in the back of the school. So tomorrow's the last day before spring break. I can't believe it. We had a blast today. So much fun. So many fun activities. Been working on like a recap video for the school socials this afternoon. I've been working on grades while they were like doing free time in the classroom at the end of the day for indoor recess since the playground was taken. So tomorrow we have our AR party. We're going to watch the movie for the Tale of Despero and they get their snack bags and I'm giving them all a Sprite and that will be after specials. And my goal is to have all of my grades finalized for the end of the third quarter while they're doing that. And then we'll probably also do like desk clean out, I think. Oh, I'm yawning. And I texted David and I said, oh, sorry. I said, what are the odds of us Chick-fil-A-ing tonight? I am so pooped. And he said, the odds are high. I'm working till 5. And I was like, cool. So I think we're going to go to Chick-fil-A tonight, which I feel like I've earned because it was just so much fun. I mean, it was a great day. There was nothing bad that happened. It's just field days are busy. So that's where we're at. I should have put my hat on and I never did. But my hair survived pretty all right. Not too bad after a field day. I might dry shampoo it and wear it one more day tomorrow because it's the last day of work and spring break. I'm going to start my car because it's getting hot in here and then head home. All right, good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm currently in line to get a coffee because I am celebrating the day before spring break, the last teaching day, and I have time this morning. So I'm here, I'm getting a Dunkin'. And then I'm gonna go to school and get things ready for the morning. I have like 2 things that we're doing, like a quiz, 2 quiz type things that we're doing in math, and then we're doing like an activity that I'll show you when I get there. But I'm gonna pick up my coffee and then head to school. Good morning, yes.
There you go.
Thank you. Can I get a straw as well, please? Thank you. You too. All right, you guys, today is my lucky day. So when I went to Dunkin', what I ordered was a medium iced coffee because they're $2 for the month of March. And I got the caramel chocolate flavor, which is new. Actually, this past Sunday, I tried with the Irish cream flavor at a different Dunkin', and I got a really nasty coffee. It was not good. It tasted like something was soured, but I emailed their customer service and they're gonna refund it. So I was too scared to try the Irish cream again today because I was like, was it the cream flavor that I didn't like at all? Was something like sour? I think something was bad. But so I decided to get the caramel chocolate flavor today. I was like, okay, I'll try a different one because I just can't do the cream or the Irish cream. So when I got the drink, they gave me the whole works. Like they gave me the caramel chocolate flavor, which is in here, but they also gave me the chocolate cold foam with the little things. Like I didn't order the cold foam. I paid $2 and I really wanted just the iced coffee with the flavor because I wanted to see what it tasted like. I don't even have to pull that up on my board today. There we go. I wanted to see what that tasted like. And so I'm gonna like taste it but I'm gonna put my straw like past the cold foam so I don't get the cold foam in there, because I don't usually order cold foam because it costs extra, but I was like, oh, how exciting. So that was like a win already for this morning. So let's see what we think. Yeah, the caramel chocolate flavor is really good. If you like chocolate, then you'll like this. If you don't like chocolate, you might not. It kind of gives me like chocolate milk vibes with a hint of caramel and a hint of coffee, which is totally fine with me. I was so excited to get the cold foam on top. Okay, so probably what I'd order next time is I usually get an iced coffee and I get 2 cream, and I'd probably get 2 of the caramel chocolate. I just did like the regular 3 that it comes with this time because I really wanted to taste the flavoring. And then I don't usually order the cold foam, but I'm excited that it's there. So there's a win for you this morning. I'm working on getting my slides and things up. What I'm doing this morning in my classroom and with my kiddos is we're gonna do our regular weekly math quiz. We're gonna keep it as normal as possible this morning to get through this morning block. Then we're gonna do a fact fluency for multiplication. At our school, we call it the Big Mix. And it's 100 facts. They have 5 minutes to solve them. If they get 90% or more, they pass the Big Mix. They get a t-shirt, and they can go around the school and ask adults, and the adults like ask them a multiplication fact. So I would, if they came up with a Sharpie and they were wearing their Big Mix shirt, they'd say, will you sign my shirt? And I'd say, sure, what's 6 times 6? And they'd say 36. I'd say, great. And so I write on their shirt 6 times 6 equals 36 and sign my name. And they get to go all around the school and ask all the teachers. So it's really, really fun and really cute. So today's the first day that we're practicing passing that off, because if you've been watching my vlogs for a while, you know that we've been doing like a fact per week, and last week we did 9s, and on Monday I had them pass off their 1s and their 10s on 99 math because those are easy. And so that's what we're doing today, is our first official try of the Big Mix, and they'll get to do it multiple times, probably like once a week for the rest of the year, I would imagine is probably what I'll do. So they're excited for that. And then afterwards, we're doing this activity. Here's like my weekly math review quiz. Here's the Big Mix. It's just what you remember from school. And then we're doing my name in fractions, and I'm gonna put this, I hope there's enough room to do like horizontal papers up on our wow work wall. I think there will be. But we're gonna plan it out on our whiteboard first. So they write their name in big letters, and then they divide their number line to show it in fractions. And then they write how many equal parts are in your name. Each letter represents blank, so like 1/8. There are this many vowels, fraction of vowels, and this is the fraction of consonants in my name. But we're gonna plan it out on our whiteboards first, because I can see it going south with drawing these lines, and like they'll write their name right here and then it won't fill the whole thing. So we're gonna like write it down, count it out, then we'll divide our number line, and then we'll write a letter in each spot, if that makes sense. And I'm gonna hang that up on the wow work wall so I have something up there, because it's been empty since it's been empty for a very long time. I don't even know if I've hung anything up there this spring, and it's March. And I'm pretty sure I took everything down at Christmas. So that's kind of sad. There's been stuff outside in the hallway, just not in our classroom. So that's what I've got going on this morning. I also want to film like 2 reels this morning before the day starts. And then I also, I said that's all, and then I'm like still listing things. Then I also need to go ahead and purchase or rent the Tale of Despero movie and make sure that works on my Amazon, so it'll be pulled up and ready. Because when they come back from specials, we'll go to the library and make our regular media center visit that we do on Friday, so they can get some books if they want for spring break. And then we will do our AR party. And so I've got the Sprites ready for them, and they'll bring in their snacks. I guess I'm just gonna have them set it on the counter over there when they bring them in. And then we'll watch the movie, and then when the movie's over, I think we'll probably just do spring cleaning probably, and then I'll let them do like computer free time if they finish their spring cleaning early. And then we'll see, it's supposed to rain, so we'll see if our recess is inside or outside. So that's what we're doing in a nutshell. I'm gonna get ready and set these things up, and I'll check in with you guys later. I'm also gonna continue to enjoy my coffee. All right, y'all, I am home after a long day. I didn't check in after school because we ended up having a very extended dismissal because a very big storm went through, and it was like torrential downpour and winds and hail when the kids were supposed to be leaving. So we ended up having them in our room longer, and I had some girls who were like super sweet and helped me clean a bunch of stuff. So I got like sweeping done, and we moved like some things that had not been moved in our classroom in a long time and found stuff underneath, and so they dusted, and we like deep cleaned it, which feels really, really good. And then finally all the dismissal was done. It was probably like 20 to 25 minutes after the normal time for dismissal, but everybody got home. It's time. It's time for spring break now. I brought home a couple TEs to work on some stuff, but I'm just gonna be straight chilling. So I'm excited, and we made it. I can't believe we survived. This is a crazy week. Also, just as an update, the kids loved The Tale of Despero, the movie. So if you want a book to read with your class, read the book first. I always say book first, and then that movie was cute. It was really good. So that is all I have for this week's video. Make sure you gave it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Click subscribe so you don't miss any more content from my channel. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one.